Whoo! Ain't no one seen that coming. I can admit when I'm wrong. Sports Savvy TV was wrong. Shouts out to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for handling their business. 51-27 explosion. It looked it rough. I'm going to get back to them. But let's get to the New Orleans Saints. What in the world did I just watch? Man, no. You let a team put up 51 points in the dome? Huh? The first half. The first beginning of the game. Baker Mayfield started off slow. The defense caught a couple of interceptions off of tipped balls because Mayfield was throwing the ball too low. Man, after they corrected that, they started destroying the Saints. Spencer Rattler, I think he's their quarterback of the future. First play of the game. Bootleg to the right. He hit his tight end, Jawan Johnson. Second play of the game. He fumbled the snap. Rookie's going to make mistakes, so I was cool with that. He jumped back on the ball. Third play of the game. He threw the ball to Olave. You knew coming into this game, they were going to try to get Olave going. He had 2 targets last week. Olave fumbled the ball. Winfield made him fumble. Winfield was just coming back from injury. He was coming back to make plays, and he made a big one to start the game off. Returned it to the house. That's 14-0 out the gate. Then they kicked another field goal. 17-0. Saints drove the ball, got a field goal. 17-3. Second quarter coming around. The Saints, they started to look like they wanted to play ball. Second quarter coming around. Rashid returned a punt. Saints scored 20 unanswered points. I was like, okay. They ready now. Let's see what they going to do. Going into halftime. 20-17. 21-17, I think. Man, the Saints came out with no energy. I mean, it was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. They came out with no energy. The only person on the defense that played ball was Chase Young. And you know what's crazy about that? He on a 1-year deal. I don't see that man coming back, man. Who wants to be a part of this? Joe Woods and Dennis Allen, they need to go. They need to go. This man-to-man defense that they run across there is horrible. It is horrible. They let guys that you don't know beat them. You know what I'm saying? They let Miller, Sterling Shepard, number 44, Sean Tucker. He was out there running like Derrick Henry. Like, that's unbelievable what I just watched. If the Saints front four not getting pressure, you could tear them up. You could run the ball how you want. You could pass the ball how you want. They linebackers are horrible. Demario Davis is old. They need some youth at the linebacker position. You got Pete Warner, who's out. Willie Gay coming back from injury. Like, they are banged up. But even if they was healthy, I don't see them really contending, man. I don't see them really contending. Because I have witnessed this every week, and every week I try to give them a chance. Ain't no more chances after this one here. And I wanted the Saints to win this game. They are horrible, man. The offensive line was blocking in the first half real good. Second half, they came out and act like they didn't know what they were doing. All Ty Bowles was doing was sending pressure with 4 or 5 guys. That's it. They couldn't block it. Rattler, he seen the pressure coming, so he was just throwing the balls out of bounds, or he was overthrowing his receivers because he didn't have the time. I can't blame all that on him. He did what he could do. Because of the offensive line being horrible, Alvin Kamara couldn't get going again. No running game, basically. And Spencer Rattler got shut down in the second half when it looked like he was going to be able to go toe-to-toe with Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield had like 4 touchdowns, man. 3 interceptions, but he threw for 300 something yards. He was slinging that thing in the second half, man. Everything they ran was open. You know? Tampa Bay running backs ran wild, man. Bucky Irvin and showing that boy, man, that boy was running that ball, man. They both had like 80-something yards rushing. Touchdown apiece, if I'm not mistaken. Man, they destroyed them boys, man. Tampa Bay took out all their frustration from that loss last week against the Atlanta Falcons. If it wasn't for them tip balls in that first half, man, the Saints probably would have put up 14 points. Real talk. Once Chris Olave got hurt, it was over with for the Saints offense, man. Once again, your only weapon is Rashid Morrow good, your tight end, and Jawan Johnson, they could get open. But other than that, you got no reliable second option. Templeton, Wilson, it ain't going to cut it. It ain't going to cut it. As simple as that. I could go get 2 wide receivers from college, and they'll be better than them 2 boys. It's sad. Now they got Sean Payton coming into the dome. Man, watch the Denver Broncos upset them boys, man. Once that happens, it's time to hit the reset button. Tank the rest of the season and improve your team. No one gonna fault them for that. For real. That's it for the video. Likes, comments, and shares are highly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'm a small content creator. I'm trying to grow. But I can respect if you don't agree with me, I know I'm right, but hey, I don't expect everyone to agree with me. Until next time, I see you on the next one. I got to go catch America's game of the week. Dallas against the Lions. Detroit about to put it on Dallas, man. I can see it coming. See y'all.